Yes, Tom, this is Ray, and in this video we'll be going over your new website. Um, Thank you so much for your patience. Based on our discussions and what you told me about the website, I put together this website for you. It is a personal training website for personal trainers to come online, register. Once they register, they can get a profile page. Basically, the profile page will allow them to create a bio, put a little bit of descriptive information about themselves, and also once they register, they'll be able to do things like participate in the forums. For example, you'll see that I have forums set up. And I'm sure you're aware of what a forum is. A forum is basically a place online where people can have discussions about certain topics and people can join in on the discussions. Now, what I've done is I've set up the website with some content that you'll have to, once I move the website, you'll have to replace. So I'm sure that you'll log in once I move the website, and you'll want to change some of the content to suit your needs. You know, maybe I'm saying something that you would like to say a little differently. Maybe I've not included something that you would like to add to the site. The website does have a visual editor. I've already installed it. Once I move the website, I can set up your access, and basically that visual editor will allow you to edit the website. You can change everything about the website, such as these images here in the top slider, the headlines that I have on each slide. You can change the wording on the home page. Pretty much you can change everything on the website. And now what I've done is I've created a couple different versions of the home page. So let's go over the home page first. This is the home page. You can see that it has a slider right on top. It adds a nice modern touch. Underneath the slider, we have the 4 main benefits of joining your website. You can get exposure, customers will find you, you have forums and networking opportunities, and you can get published. What I mean by get published is once a personal trainer registers on your website, you can see I have the register button here, they will be allowed to submit articles that can go on your website that you can publish. So as a personal trainer, for example, if I come to your website and I register, I can then write articles for your website and submit them to be published on your website. That gives me credibility as a personal trainer and also gives me exposure. So that's one of the benefits, is you can submit your article to be published on your website. Now, underneath the 4 main benefits, I have some random tips and advice, some random health and fitness articles that I put on your website, because of course you'll want people to stick around as long as possible. Now, if the general public, if people that are just interested in health and fitness land on your website, well, there's something for them now. Now they have some articles that they can read, and also the more articles that they read on your website, the more chances of them contacting one of your personal trainers. And then at the bottom I have, again, why join today. I have some reasons why personal trainers should join your website. I also have some actual members. What I've done is I've loaded up some dummy members. These are not real people. These are people that I've loaded as members to test out the system, make sure everything works. But you can see that when somebody registers on your website, they can upload their picture and they can become part of the website and join in on all the various features. And then here I have a sign up button. Now again, we discussed this, that you can have a free option and you can have a paid membership option. The difference between the two is the free option allows you to kind of get your feet wet and join the website, but you don't get all of the benefits such as submitting your article for publication. You don't get to create your own groups and forums. That's reserved for the people that pay $20 annually. Keep in mind, Tom, that you can change the pricing structure. So if you want to charge something different, no problem. I just set this up as an example to make sure everything works properly. But you can change the parameters of the membership options. So this is the home page. You'll notice that when you put your mouse over the top navigation, I have a homepage version 2 and version 3. The only difference between them is that, for example, the homepage version 2 has a slightly different slideshow. It's everything else is the same, but I have a different slider. This one you can see is full screen. This one is not full screen. And then there's also a version 3. I have this one as well. The difference between this and the other two home pages is that I have a different special effect on the slideshow. That's the only difference. The reason I've given you 3 options is for you to tell me which one you prefer. Either version 1, version 2, or version 3. I'll leave that up to you to decide. If we go here, for example, to members, if we go here to members, you can see that what I've done is I've set up a member directory on your website. When people join your website, they'll be added to this member directory. Now, this member directory basically allows people to search for particular personal trainers. So if a personal trainer has weight loss listed as their specialty, or bodybuilding, they'll be found when somebody puts in that particular term. You can see that I've loaded up some members. So if we come here, for example, and we click on Liz, you can see that I've made your website pretty much function just like Facebook. So if I'm a member of your website and I come to this member directory, I can actually click on Add Friend and send a friend request to other members. And that way I can build my own little network of friends on your website. Very much like Facebook. I'm not going to go into how it works, because if you're familiar with Facebook, you'll know that how this works. It's pretty much set up the same way. So you have your own community just like Facebook on your website. Now if we go here, you can see one of the example member pages. For example, this is Liz. She's a dummy member. She's not for real, but I just set it up to test out the profile page. You can see that Liz has a profile that she can complete. She can create groups or be members of groups. Right now she has 1 friend. You can have an activity wall here, seeing all of her recent activity if you're her friend. Just like on Facebook, you can send a private message to her. You can add her as a friend or post a message to her wall, which is right here. So you can see that everything's set up really neat, because it's just like Facebook. So when people register on your website, they'll be able to use it rather easily. If they're accustomed to Facebook, they'll have no problem using your site. So you can see I've set all that up for you. If we go here to find a personal trainer, this is for people that are interested in, for example, losing weight or getting in shape, and they want a personal trainer. They can come here and they can fill out this form. Basically, they can put their name, their address, their email. They can select a day and time that they want to be called back. They can select what they're interested in. And they can put a little bit of information about themselves here. When they click submit, this will return all of the members that fall into their category, and also it'll email you a copy of their request. Now this is not yet activated because I have to set this up. I have to finish setting this up when I move the website to your domain. That's going to be done in the second step of setting up the website. But everything is operational. So basically, when somebody fills out this form, you're going to get a copy of this form. You can also set some of your personal trainers to get a copy of this. So if you want to charge extra for some of your members for the option of having a copy of every person that fills out this form, that might be another opportunity for you to make some money on the site by charging your members to get these forms. You can call it a lead form that they can get every time someone fills this out. So that's one of the features of your website. If we go here to register today, if we click on here, this is the register form for your personal trainers. So for example, if I'm a personal trainer, I can come here to this page and I can sign up to be listed on your website, to become a part of your website and join in on all the various features. Now we have two options. Free option, which allows you to build a profile page and join in on the discussions, or you can do premium, which will allow you to not only build a profile and join in on the discussions, but you can create your own groups. You can create your own forums, your own chat groups on the website. You can submit content to be published on the website. So a personal trainer can fill this out, and they can even, if they have a website, put their website link here to be listed on their profile page. They can select either free or premium membership. If they select free, it doesn't charge anything. If they select premium, it will charge. I'm going to hook this up to your PayPal account when I move the website to your domain. If we go here to the forums, you'll see that the forums basically is the area on your website where you can set up individual forums related to certain topics. You can have as many forums as you want, and also the individual members of your website, the personal trainers, can also create their own forums. That's one of the benefits of signing up with a premium membership, is you can actually create your own forum that you are the moderator of. That's great for personal trainers. If they want to build their own following on your website, they can do that. So I've set up a forum. I've called it Tips from Will Workout for Sex Personal Trainers. I tested the forum by creating a post. Everything works perfectly. You can even add to this forum. So I've set that up for you. Now, another thing that I want to show you is this right here, which is submit your article. This is going to be password protected. Right now I've left it open simply so you can review it. But the only people that are going to have access to this page are the people that are registered on your website with premium membership. The ones that have registered on your website for a premium membership can come here, put their name, their address, the title of their article. They can copy and paste their article here. They can upload a picture for their article. They can create a username, and they can submit their article to be published on your website. All of the articles, before they're published, they'll have to be moderated by you. So you'll have to approve the articles first, but once they're approved, then if we come here, for example, to fitness tips and advice, you can then add their article to this page. So if you look here, these are just some articles that I've set up on your website for testing purposes. Okay, so you can see that this page displays the title of the article, a little bit of information regarding the article. You have the author and the category it's under. Now you can create unlimited categories for organizing your articles on your website. The tutorials that I'll provide will show you how. But the benefit is, imagine if you have members that sign up that submit articles. Now you have content being written for you for your website for free. So that's a huge benefit to you. When people register on your website and then they go here to submit their articles, you're basically having people write content for your website for you. If we click on this, for example, you can go to the full article, which is right here. And this article, underneath it, I have Facebook buttons that will basically, these will go to promote your article and your website to the network. For example, if I click like, I'll share this on my Facebook network, or if I tweet this article, I can tweet it to my friend. This is a Google Plus and a Pinit as well. Pinterest is really popular nowadays, so it'll just get you more traffic, allowing people to share this on their network. So what I've done is I've worked in Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and also Pinterest, so that if anybody wants to share this among their friends, they can share your website or your article among their network of friends. If this article was written by one of your members, your member profile picture would be displayed here. So for example, if this article, let's go back here, if this article was written by one of your members, like for example, if it was written by this guy here, his picture would be displayed along with his profile information under this article. So that's the benefit of people, personal trainers, registering on your website, is they can write articles and then have a credit given to them for being the author of that article. Now, these articles I got online, they're okay to use as long as you give credit to the source. But if you like, you can log in and you can change these articles and put your own articles. That way you're not obligated to put the source. But I, as the web developer, am obligated, since I'm using articles to kind of fill up your website, I have to give credit to the source of the article. But you can log in once I move the website and delete these articles and replace them with your own. You'll notice that on the side of your website you have links to some of your most active and recent members. Again, these are dummy members. These are members that I've just loaded on your website just to test all the features. That way, if people are on your website and they're reading the articles and they're browsing your website, they can click on somebody's profile picture if they're curious, and that's how they're going to find personal trainers, and that's how your personal trainers get exposure. For example, this user here, this dummy user that I set up, imagine if he's a personal trainer and he's listed on your website, he's getting seen by all the people that are coming to your website. So if I'm reading the article on your website here and I look over to the sidebar area and I see, oh wow, look at all these personal trainers, I can click on one of their profile pictures and learn more about that particular personal trainer. So that is why I have these on the side of your web pages, is so that we're promoting your registered personal trainers. And you'll notice that on some of the pages I've rotated what is being displayed on the sidebar. So for example, on this page I have your website name, and I have some of the benefits of registering on your website, and I have a sign up link that when you click on will take you back to the register page. So you can see that I've taken great care into making sure that I'm promoting this page as much as possible to increase your chances of getting people to sign up on your website. So you can see that everything is complete. Everything is completely set up. The website's operational. What's left now is to pick out a domain name. I need to set up your hosting and move the website. Once I do that, I'm going to provide you with tutorial videos on how to log in and manage your entire website, so you can start using it. You can change the content, you can fine-tune anything that you see fit, and then start using your website as soon as possible. But everything that you asked for is complete. We have forums on your website for people to have discussions. We have a Facebook style community on your website, so just like Facebook, people can log on, they can register, they can create a profile page with a bio of themselves. So personal trainers will find a lot of value in signing up for this website, because when they sign up, they're basically being promoted on this website. They can upload their own picture and give some information about themselves, and once they do, they can go to forums and they can create their own forum and invite others to join in on whatever topic they want to discuss. This user has not set up any forums yet, but if we click on friends, you can see that I've already tested out the friend feature, so you can actually see all the friends that this person has. So it's just like Facebook, very professional looking. Everything works great, and this website, once you start promoting it, will definitely create a following of its own, because whenever someone signs up, they can invite others to sign up as well, and you have unlimited opportunity to add as much content to this website as possible. So even though I've set it up with some articles to get you up and running, you can literally add hundreds of pages if you like. You can take some time and write your own articles, and once people start registering, they can submit articles to be displayed on your website, which will make your life a lot easier having people write articles for you. Also, you'll notice that I've set up a feature on your website where you can create surveys. You can create polls. So for example, you can have a different survey every month and people can vote. And then when people vote, they can see in real time the results of the current survey or poll that you're taking on your website. This is just another thing to put on your website. You can ask personal trainers that are members on your website if they have recommended surveys they'd like to put on your website, and it just creates some interactivity. Also, you'll notice that I have a YouTube feed on your website. I just randomly picked the YouTube channel having to do with health and fitness, but you can actually change this to display any video from any YouTube channel that you like. And I thought it would be a good idea to have some random fitness and health videos on your website. If you want to create your own YouTube channel and then upload your videos, you can do that and have this area set to only pull videos from your specific channel. Again, there's tutorials that will show you how, but this day and age, a website without videos is pretty outdated. So I've set up an area here where people can look at different videos that you recommend regarding to health and fitness that they can watch. And you can pick the videos that you want to put here directly from YouTube. Very easy to manage. Again, you'll have to decide which homepage version, which slider you like. I have two different additional versions, such as this one here and also this one here, with the differences being the special effect between the slides. And then of course I have the main home page, which is a full page slider. The reason I gave you these three options to choose from is because frankly I couldn't decide which looked best. After I set each one up, each one of the three looks equally as good to me, so I'll let you decide which version of the home page you like with the slider you prefer. But other than that, Tom, I'm ready to move the website to your domain, get you up and running with your access and your tutorial videos. Thank you so much, and I look forward to your feedback.